Hello, ladies. I am Tiara in Poland, and I want to share with you my praise. There is a greater goal. Today's promise is, and we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, that is, those who are called according to God's purpose. Romans 8:28. I am impressed that my beloved uses even the fact that have gained weight recently. After talking to him about the fact that I would like to lose pounds and introduce more activities and healthy habits so that my weight will not change so drastically every now and then, I thought about writing to a recently met girl who has a very nice figure to talk about what works for her in the subject of diet and activity, because I wanted to collect information from a few friends in order to draw helpful conclusions for myself. She answered my question and suggested that if I needed a partner for activities such as walking or cycling, she would be happy to accompany me. It made me very happy, and I did not expect this blessing. She suggested that we arrange a walk in the woods in her area and then a picnic by the lake. The weather was beautiful and I was excited about the day. I love this type of activity when I spend time with others and don't even think about it, and it's harder for me to motivate myself to train on my own. Until then, I had not been to a picnic for a long time, and I was glad that we would be able to get to know each other better because the contact we had so far was very pleasant, and she is also a Christian. We had a very good time walking in the beautiful countryside and having a picnic, getting to know each other and telling testimonies of our lives. I don't share this with everyone, but when she asked what I was doing and how I found RMI, I told her I had a husband and what situation we are in, and that the Lord led me to RMI when I was looking for help. I gave testimonies about how I was in the greatest crisis in my life and how the Lord started to pull me out of him, what miracles he has done since then, and what my life is like now. She was shocked and very impressed. She had tears in her eyes and said that she never heard anything like it. She opened up about her problems with her husband in marriage and struggles of being a wife, and asked me for my opinion on topics that I had gone through myself, and I had some experience and greater understanding. She repeated many times that our meeting was not a coincidence, and she really needed to hear the things that I shared, and thanked me for opening myself up. I also believe it was a divine appointment, and he planned it. I myself was encouraged by the testimonies that she shared, and I was very happy that the Lord used my experience once again for good to help others. I am grateful that He uses me and my testimonies that can encourage others by showing God's power, that for Him nothing is impossible. It is the same for you. Maybe you don't see it yet because you are at the beginning of your journey, and for now you need to be alone with your beloved in order to be strengthened and healed. Or maybe you can already see, as I do, that what we have gone through has prepared us to serve other women and to build a bridge for them. This is what we are aiming for. There is a greater goal than what is happening in our marriage. At such moments, we see how our life is definitely not a coincidence. Everything makes sense, and we began to understand more, finding our calling. It is impossible to describe the joy we feel knowing that we are His messenger to help someone and seeing Him use our lives for a good purpose. I encourage you to follow His guidance in ministering to the women around you. And we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, that is, those who are called according to God's purpose. Romans 8:28. But they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. Revelation 12, 11.